Hello and welcome everyone to Diablo 2 Resurrected Hardcore 100x monster density or something within those realms for Trap City the Assassin. We're going to make sure mods are the full screen because we're going to crash at some point. Alright, so we have all of our mods. So you can see all the kind of crazy stuff, cheating mods, which is just general stuff. Increased stack size, expanded inventory, show item level, very important. Stackable runes, which actually breaks a lot of stuff. Expanded synergies for all the classes, but assassin for this one. Spear rune words for whenever I go to make an insight and I put it in the wrong thing, it doesn't fail, because I do that a lot. Additional minions, which, and more summons for class skills. That could be interesting. We could have potentially multiple shadow assassins. Orc equip lets me equip everything. Rich merchants, you can sell up to 500,000 instead of, what, 35,000 I think in base game. Loot filters, increased monster density. Obviously, I do have it set for 100. It's give or take 100. Depends on the area for if it can actually have that many. Never immune, so that way things are not immune to fire. It's just nice. Makes sure I don't have to respec all the time. Expanded stash, infinite ranged weapons, and teleport leap and charge available in town. So with all that said, play. Let's get started. I will have to stop in, it looks like immediately, well not stop, but take a quick break to bring my groceries in. I've been waiting for them to come for the last 2 hours. They said that they were coming 30 minutes ago and then I guess they got lost. I don't know, but I see they have just shown up at my door. Perfect timing. Good evening, Lolo. How are you?
They'll never see me coming.
Never. But we get to play as an assassin. So kind of been wanting to try out the trap sim for a while. The main thing I don't like about the trap sim though is the mana usage. You do not get mana on kill as an assassin, which is really frustrating. You know, I should probably take a look at what my synergies are for this. So obviously we're going to start off with Wake of Fire as our primary because it's awesome. Looks like Fire Blast and Wake of Inferno are its synergies, so that's good there. Oh, nice. Not low quality, but... Let's do this. Move you guys over there. I need to find a sash at some point. And then I have this sneaking suspicion that like my main thing is probably going to be like Death Sentry. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really have anything planned for this character. We're just gonna go with it and see how it goes. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Hi, thank you, S. There, perfect. I just need to pick up a bunch of those. Heal that off. Now, of course, we'll deal with the Den of Evil much later. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. Alright, so it looks like he has dropped everything off. So, give me one quick moment. We will pause the game. Let me go grab my groceries and then we will be right back. And we're back. After I sit down. Well, looks like we're gonna get free milk because the milk spilled all over the porch. Amazing how that works. Very well. One more delivery. Yeah. Oh. Nope. There are things missing from that order. Hold up. Let me double check. Okay, well. They also missed like half the items. So now let's report it. 1 star. Missing items. Well, this is not how I planned for this to go. Okay, that's missing. I guess I have to do it differently. How do I do this? Select option. Missing. Damaged. Let's see if this works. Nope. Oh, issues with delivery. There we are. And they may end up finding it and bringing it, but... Oh, I have to enter a chat for this? That's rude. I don't like that. Leaving like I appreciate it, Levi. To be here as I deal with Walmart delivery issues. For the doggo. Oh, we found a Grand Charm early on. That's always nice. Wow, that gets a lot. Okay. Yeah, that makes it far stronger. Yeah, definitely do not call me. That's the last thing I want you to do. Just gonna put that out there. Ooh, scepter, we can probably sell that. There's a... I don't sound like, but you know what? Not his. I found him with layers. Hmm? Typing is difficult at times. Oh boy. I have to reply to that. Oh my god. Burning through. Whoa. This is terrible. Like, it's kind of surprising at how bad Walmart delivery has gotten recently. It used to be like they were on it for being able to actually, like, get your items and, you know, not mess up delivery. Well, the last few times they came by, they just, like, drove all the way through my yard. I'm like, Okay, that's not okay. You can't be doing that. My yard is not a place for you to be doing all of the drivings. Oh, I need to go this way. I feel like autocorrect has gotten notably worse over the years. Like, ever since AI has gotten involved with it, it's gotten so much worse. God. That looks scary. Okay, probably sell that. Heal that off. Alright, let's go back to town while I finish this return. Could you kindly let me know the one that I marked, the one that created the whole reason for this conversation that's happening? Yeah, that one. I should probably get burst of speed. I don't really know if I need it. Or should I just keep doing my traps? Be nice if like the radius, I think it goes up per level. But really the main thing is Wake of Fire. One spike per 3 levels. Here, we'll just keep doing this for the moment because it's pretty strong. Ooh, that'll be nice. Yeah, that's a lot of damage that I would like for you to not be doing. Once we hit level 12, we should be good. Until then, though, it's going to be terrible. Hey, Baconi, how's it going, man? Mine's dealing with Walmart not delivering like half my stuff. Pretty good. Oh, that was a lot of enemies. We're just gonna hit that button and just hope. Oh, there goes my belt. We didn't need that belt. They just forgot some of the stuff in my order. Like, kind of baffling this happens as much as it does nowadays. Alright, well that's one way to get a lot of experience really quickly, isn't it? Right? That's something I was actually kind of excited about. I bought a little mixer cup thing that has a built-in mixer, so that way it you know, can like mix my protein coffee stuff that I get, because it doesn't like to mix up, and that way you guys don't have to hear me shaking it all the damn time. I figure you'd appreciate that. But no, they're like, you don't need that. Well, this one's Walmart, but I mean, it's a similar service to what Amazon offers, just through Walmart itself, which I don't know if you guys have Walmart over there. I imagine probably not. Nah, we got... Alright, we have Wake of Fire. We have a much better trap. Costs a lot more mana. There we go. Okay, things are better now. Oh, thank God. Wake of Fire, do your thing, buddy. Just costs so much mana to use it. I just got a bunch of skills all at once. Or a bunch of levels all at once. Just from that one little mob. US only? Okay, that checks out. But yeah, So Walmart's, more so a grocery store, but they offer a, delivery service just like Amazon does. And the amount of times they just lose or miss things or damage things is kind of insane. Oh, hold up. I wonder if they're going to find it in the vehicle and then ship it out. Because sometimes what will happen is if like an order gets messed up, they will reach out to whoever they accidentally deliver it to. Like, hey, we need to pick those up from you. Hope you don't mind. It's really weird because they've brought me other people's groceries more than once, which I don't even understand how you manage to do that, but it's fine. Yeah, we're going to be hearing I need mana a lot, by the way. Even more than we did with the Foden. Just a little bit of mana. Little bit of mana. The worst part is, like, so most most characters, when you kill someone, you have mana on kill. Trapsons don't get that. That is not an option, so it's just gonna be a bunch of mana potions all the damn time. Surprised I have as much room as I do in there. So we're kind of hoping for like plus to mana stuff at the moment. Fortunately, Wake of Fire is going to do a good bit of work for us. Yeah, earlier today I went to look at another property, put an offer in on it, so we'll hopefully hear back by tomorrow if they accept my offer or take the other dude's offer. So they had another guy that wanted to buy it, but with as owner financing. So essentially, the owner has to finance it out for him, which a lot of people are not willing to do, and I don't blame them. I'm actually doing it currently for one of my properties. Usually, they'll put a little bit down and then finance it out over a couple of years with usually a lump sum payment at the end. And as I said, it's not something that a lot of sellers like to do because you don't get your money immediately. You then have to continue to pay taxes on it as an installment sale, a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so we'll see what they say, if they take my slightly lower cash offer or if they take the owner financing offer and kind of screw themselves the next few years. If they do accept my offer, it is a ton of work for the property. Oh, so much work. But all stuff that I am capable of doing just will take a very long time and a lot of money. Because it's going to eat up all my funds just to buy the place, unfortunately. Ooh, hello. Okay, most of my stuff is breaking. I should probably go to town here. But for example, it is a concrete slab, which makes me happy inside because I really hate dealing with subfloors. They're absolutely terrible. Well, the clubs used to be good. But the concrete, you can tell they've added onto the house a couple of times. So the concrete's definitely not anywhere close to what I would even consider perfect or good. It's acceptable. I can work with it, I just have to, I'll have to do a flood coat of concrete across the whole thing, make it acceptable in that regards. Also, needs a new roof, obviously. We'll need all new insulation, probably needs to be rewired, probably need some plumbing. Oh, we are completely full. I don't need that. So, it'll be a fun time. You should do a refund. Damn right you did, because you didn't deliver my item. Amazing how that works. Yeah, so I guess next time I go to Walmart, I'll just have to buy it. I just try not to go to Walmart very often. I don't like to be there. All right, let's do this.
Good day.
That's not what I meant to do. That's fine. 1 to energy, 2 to mana. Oh, yeah. Nope, not great, but we'll take it. Garbage. Hey, there we go. Get a little bit of money. Energy. Those weren't worth a whole lot, were they? 4 to Dex. Wow. That was worth nothing at all. 4 to mana. That's more important right now. Where's the rare one? There we go. We'll take that one instead. Nope. At least we have plenty of gold now. There's that. Assuming for things with like 5 to 10 to mana. Not getting it. There we go. 4 to mana. Another 4 to mana. Oh, yeah. Really wish I could utilize that 1 to mana after each kill. That's for sure. That wasn't worth it. All right. Put all that money to good use. I mean, I wouldn't either, but that's not the point. I mean, I guess I could work on getting Fade. We're not close to that yet. We'll just kind of wait for him. I mean, it's doing great damage. 89 to 105. Can actually cast a couple of times now. I like how I opened a town portal and then didn't use it. That's usually how things go for me. I would love if I could find out how to make traps give 1 mana on each kill, but no idea how to do that, so. I should have grabbed a... Yeah, let me go back through my town portal and get a mercenary to kind of help out a little bit.
Welcome.
Let's go with Hannah. Maybe she might be Hannah Montana. Who knows? Damn. Okay. There you go.
Put that to good use.
I'm sure you will.
I'll put that to good use.
I doubt that you will. That's fine. Blow things up. There you go. She's very stronger than me. Look at her go.
Not enough mana.
Ow. Something hurt me. I guess I don't really need the guitars on. I could probably try to find something that's so I wish I could do that. Try to find a decent buckler or something. I could always grab the pelter not a buckler that I have in my stash, but don't really want to use other pre-found items yet. The exception to that will be an insight boat or insight staff at 27. We're definitely doing that. That's not a question. Just so I hopefully don't have to be doing this every 6 seconds. All the rings that we don't necessarily need, and amulets. Level 15. Once we hit 18, we can create a double of ourselves. We definitely will take advantage of that. The jewel could potentially be good. If I had gems on, I could grab, some sapphires and get those going, but I don't have those on, so makes it a little more difficult. Nothing too crazy. I also appreciate that the cost does not go up. But it's just very expensive. Period. I mean, once I hit 30, we can do Death Century, and that should, I would think, be really good. Kind of like the Corpse Explosion Necro that I had. Is that a jewel? 7 to life. Wasn't worth it. Guess that's better than nothing. Alright, we have not found the waypoint yet, so let's see if we can find that. The gloves. Dice 14. Yeah. You can have that.
Put that to good use.
I'm sure you will. I love when I try to text and it just fails. Rare guitar, maybe. Could have potential. Not really. No, it kind of sucks, actually. Sure. 4 to life. Better than what we have. Especially since what we had was broken. Alright, there's Rakanishu. And that's how we're gonna die. Because I walk into things thinking that I have enough mana and then I don't. I see that being a very common thing to happen to me. Man, more leather gloves. Jeez. Ooh, rare sash. Take that. For sure. It also smack things. Oh, 4 mana. There we go. It's automatically better. I wish. I already had 1 mana after each kill. Never mind. Put it on just for fun, you know. Maybe one of these clubs will have something good. Like 76 mana or something. Who knows? It could happen, right? It can't happen. God, so many potions. Oh, there's the waypoint. Did I already grab it? I don't think I did. Good news. We've issued you a refund. Yay.
I need mana.
Yeah, my usual go-to of tier runes and things to have all the mana. Can't do that with this character, and that makes me sad inside a little bit. It started a fire earlier and just burned a bunch of stuff in the yard. A lot of the debris, the old maple tree, all that fun stuff. And I'd gone inside to grab some more stuff and got a little distracted with a little bit of cleaning. Not a big deal. It's in a part of the yard where it doesn't really matter. I come back out and my neighbor is just chilling there by the fire drinking a beer. Like, well, that works. And he's like, yeah, I'll take care of you if you want. I was, all right, well, I'll bring you more stuff put near it then. He's just a happy old dude. Loves his fires. Like anytime I do a fire, he'll be out there. Yeah, not bad to have. So he saw the opportunity to go bonfire. Time to go chill next to it. It's the kind of neighbor you like to have. But you got a bunch of stuff burned up finally because it's getting a little out of hand. And hopefully one of these days soon I'll do a well, I need to do a dump run as well, but do a what should we call it? Scrap run. Because I've got a bunch of stuff that needs to just go to scrap. Cannot be frozen. That's better. Like, I've got 3 AC units I need to get rid of. It's kind of ridiculous. But I need to cut them up and, you know, separate the copper from the aluminum and all that fun stuff. That way you maximize the amount you get for it. They're probably going to ask why I have 3 AC units, but, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. They'll probably want my ID and then mail me the check. That way, in case it's fraud, and it's not. Because AC units get stolen quite a bit for the copper in them. I picked up another one. Both those suck. Alright, one more level. Ow! Don't hit me with that. That hurts, sir. Sure, we'll grab that. Still don't like ranged things, that's for sure. Alright, so we can now do... No. Nah. There. So I wonder... You don't have a mana requirement. Ooh. You could be kind of amazing, actually. I wonder how much yours is. Is it the same level as my stuff? If so, you are going to be very broken. I have to see. Ho ho ho! We can. How many can we have? We can have 4 of them. guys. We can have 4 of them. I did not know that. I just kind of assumed I could have more than one, and yes, I can. And they don't have mana, so they can just keep summoning. We're just gonna let them do their thing. This is dumb. I think they use whatever skills I have on. So maybe if I put that on, they'll also throw. I don't know. I think they just use whatever skills I have equipped, right? No, they're attacking still, so maybe not. I mean, they're definitely using Wake of Fire. I know that. Ooh. I'll find that one. Yeah, it sucks. Great. Cool. Thanks. Here. You can have that.
I'll put that to good use.
I mean, they may not cast as quickly as I will. I don't need to go in there. So let's see. Attack rating 100. They have a whole lot more health than I do, that's for sure. Just the fact that we can have 4 of them is absolutely ridiculous. So broken. It kind of evens the odds with the amount of enemies there are, you know? At least that's the excuse I'm going with. Sure, it's better than what we have right now. I only set that back to attack because I keep kind of interrupting myself there. Actually, when I go to click and actually hit, start throwing traps. We don't want that. Get rid of. Just put traps in strategic locations and we're good. You guys just need to only use traps. You don't need to attack. I promise. It's fine. If you use traps, you'll be far better than anything else. Guaranteed. I think one died. Just kind of focus on what's around me. Nope, well, they're all still there. Okay. I don't think I'll go for very long with this stream. That way I can get a little bit more stuff done. We're gonna have to probably start doing fewer streams, much to y'all's dismay, I'm sure. So that way I can work on doing things that actually bring money in. Because I'm going to start needing a good chunk of money to do repairs and such if I get this house. Because mean, I'm estimating around 20,000 repairs will be needed, which is a lot more money than I will have available after I purchase something, so. I'm going to start the GoFundMe for doing house repairs. That's how I wanted. No, we're not going to do that. GoFundMe for a new roof because I bought a house that needed one, not because it just naturally failed. No, that's kind of scummy in my book. Yeah, I'll probably start making more videos instead of more streams because videos do tend to bring in more in that regards. Sure, just because I hit anything, it's stronger. I have a few ideas in mind for some what I think will be pretty decent videos. I need to redo a couple as well. Like there's one that I did of like doing a point of use water heater that I want to redo because, as the comments have very clearly pointed out, I did a few things that were not necessarily right in it. Like it's not wrong, but it's not like I should have done. Like I should put a pressure relief valve in it. I didn't, and you know, not all of these tankless water heaters come with one, so it would be good to show a video of like how to put one in if you don't have a dedicated spot for it, which I think people would benefit from, you know, so. And then I want to do a more expansive tub repair video. The issue being I don't have a broken tub to use, so I would have to figure that one out. Like there was a step that I did not document when I did my how to repair a cracked tub video that I feel would be beneficial, which is the drilling out and filling with spray foam, because I did that from underneath, and you know, if you're on a slab or you don't have access underneath your house, then that doesn't help you. So I should have done that differently so that way people could see how to do it. So I kind of want to go back and redo that video with that information in there for people who need it. You know, I aim to put out videos that are educational, help people, and sometimes things I think are, I don't necessarily want to say common sense, but like, yeah, you should just know to do that. Like, I know not everyone thinks the way I do. And so approaching a video from this mindset of like, oh yeah, this is, everyone knows how to do that. Obviously you would do this thing. Like that, I need to get out of that mindset because I've been doing, you know, DIY and repairs for, God, almost 20 years now. So a lot of things to me are, I just look and go, yeah, that's how you do it. And I need to go back to the fundamentals of like, hey, this is how you do something, but this is also why you do it type of thing. And show all the things that to me are just like no brainer. Yeah, that's what you do type things. Because a lot of the comments I get are things like, oh, how do I do this thing? I thought it was coming out for like another year. How'd they manage that? I've not found the waypoint yet. I would like to find that. And so moving forward, that is something that I'm going to try and be a little bit more cognizant of to give better descriptors and make sure I go through all the steps so that way people aren't confused or have questions in those regards. There it is. We'll just kind of leave that for the moment. We'll just like can't identify it all. Interesting. No, I mean, that's kind of neat if they did that. I got to try early access to a game that I was a Kickstarter for, or a backer for, or whatever you want to call it. And I was sadly quite disappointed with it. It's supposed to be like a Metroidvania, and I guess it is, but they you have no hit feedback whenever you attack something, and it's terrible. So I gave my feedback on it, but I mean it gets released in a month, so they're not going to put hit feedback in, you know.
Tristram. First of all to Diablo.
It would be.
I need mana.
What are you gonna do? Sue the dying kid? Nah. But how crazy is that? Like, that's a thing that you could potentially do. Like, Make a Wish Foundation gets you early access to a game.
I need mana.
Yeah, just if I end up not being able to do as much streaming in the near future, you know, I do apologize. Once I get things more under control, you know, with the house, obviously I'd be able to do it more. It's just I have to get to that point.
Cain, go to the road.
That's assuming, you know, they accept my offer. I don't expect them to, but it'd be nice if they did. Garbage. We'll hold on to that actually. You have to replace the left mouse button again soon. Man, it's starting to double click on me. That's a good one to have, at least early on. Very well. What was that? Oh. Yeah, sadly because streaming brings in essentially no funds. I would need to allocate the time appropriately for being a new homeowner for a place that needs lots of repairs. But the kind of neat thing is if I do, you know, get the house and start doing all the repairs, I'll be documenting a lot of it and kind of going through a lot of things that people may not know how to do on their own houses. So that's always fun. Get a lot of content that way. And for where it is, it also has 2 gig fiber. So once I am able to, you know, utilize the house in 6 months, we'd have good internet. So there's that. And then we could actually multi-stream like I want to do, be live on all the things all at once. Try to expand things. All right, we found the Countess, so we could get a stealth armor. Kind of nice to have. Just need to get the Talath. Ooh, hello. Boots, I want those. Big Lost Small Shield, we'll take that. Another Death Sash. I'll give that to her, I guess. What do you do? Not really needed. There, you cannot be frozen now. And the other neat thing is like I'll be able to start doing polls and such for like people who may have a question for how to do certain types of repairs, because honestly, that property will need all of it by the end of it. If you name it, it probably needs it. So like I will end up rewiring the whole house at some point. Be doing all the installation, all the wiring. Do probably a lot of plumbing as well, because I can't imagine the lines are good. Might just do the plumbing regardless, just to make sure. A lot of framing, doorways, windows, roofing, replacing all the stuff on the roof, you know, potentially truss building, removing walls, adding walls. Nah, I'm not adding any walls. The only thing that will need to be done that I don't know how to do is fireplace repair in this estimate. So hopefully it won't need anything there, but if it does, hopefully it won't cost a whole lot of money. Main thing is like inspect the flue, see how the flue looks, see if it looks like it's damaged or anything, see what all it needs. Another guitar. I know there's some brickwork that needs to be done. I don't know if I can just like fix the brick around it and it's good, or how all that works. Fireplaces are not something I've ever really dealt with, so it's a weak spot for me. Man, getting a lot of drops. A lot of rare drops. It also helps that we're able to kill a bunch of stuff quickly. And so if someone was like, oh, I've got this repair that I don't know how to do, you know, is there any chance you can make a video for it? Like, damn right I can. Also redo all of my drywall repair videos and all that fun stuff for anyone that wants to do it. And the like kind of, I don't know if it's necessarily a good thing, but you know, I'm not a professional. I'm a DIYer. Like I'm just a dude that does this kind of stuff. So when I try to teach someone how to do it, I'm not teaching it from like a professional standpoint. Because like if you talk to a professional drywall dude, he's like, oh yeah, you just put it up, you do 1, 2, 3, it's over, it's quick and easy. Like your average person does not have the skill, the trained skill to do what you just did, and you made it look really easy. And so like there's a lot of things that a professional just doesn't even think about that they do with drywall. Like one thing is whenever you're putting, you know, drywall mud on, trying to smooth it out, they know to essentially taper the knife so that way it's pressing against the wall. So like, let's say this is your wall. It rides along the wall like this. I guess it would be more so like this. So the bottom edge of your drywall knife actually scrapes off and creates a tapered edge. It's something that every professional just does because they've been doing it for, you know, so long. Your average person doesn't know that. And they don't think to do that. And so they're like, oh, I've got this really hard edge. They then have to sand off and it looks like crap. Whereas if they just knew, hey, angle the knife, taper it, it'll look a whole lot better. Really wish I could use that effectively, but it's better than what I have, I guess. Yeah, and we're gonna hold on that actually. I try to avoid that when it comes to my videos, but I've been guilty of it numerous times, of course, because I've been doing it a lot. And so there are times where I miss something and people are like, hey, how'd you do this thing? Like, yeah, I didn't think to show that because it was common sense to me. I've been trying to get better at it. So that's going to be one big focus for a lot of the stuff that I do moving forward will be to make sure I don't do that kind of thing. It's one of the reasons I'm really bad at like short form content, because I like putting all that detail in and showing start to finish the process, even if I am speeding it up a lot. I like to show it off because you never know what skill level someone is. Like if you have someone that's like a pretty competent DIYer, but they've just never done it. Yeah, my videos are way too granular at times. But there's also something that I don't do, and it really annoys me when people do it. I don't do talking head. And you're like, what's talking head? That's where someone talks to the camera instead of like showing things going on. Like nothing annoys me more when I'm like trying to learn something or see how something's done. Someone sits there and talks to the camera for 4 minutes. Like, I don't give a shit what you have to say. If you're sitting there, show me what we need to do. Show me the process. You can do voiceover. I'm good with voiceover, 100%. But be showing me what needs to be done in the meantime. Huge pet peeve of mine. And so that's why you never have me just like standing there talking to the camera. And some people have said like, oh, well, you really should, you know, talk to the camera more. That way people can see you, like your face is your brand. And, you know, some people say I'm a decent looking dude. So like, oh yeah, you know, you look decent. So, you know, you want to show yourself off more so that way people tune in for you. Like, I'm not trying to sell myself as the content, which I guess, you know, a lot of people do that. Honestly, I think that might be better. It's garbage. Like, I'm not the content. If you like looking at me for my DIY stuff, cool, appreciate it. But that's not the reason that I'm making that content, you know? Yeah. Here, you can have this. It's better than what you have now. The DIY content, the whatever the project is the focus, you know. And so sometimes for DIY stuff, it's just hands. It's not, you know, it's not me. Sometimes it will be me, especially now that I'm using the Osmo Pocket 2. There can be more of like a camera following me. It kind of helps with, it's like a built-in cameraman at that point, which helps a lot. But you know, it just depends on what the project is for if I'm going to be in it, because I'm not the focus. I wonder if Saltner will be any good. I don't remember what it has. Knockback, lightning res. Damn. Yeah, we'll just put that on. But I do need to get back into making more content. So I've got a few things in mind. I need to work on this trestle table for my mom, because I brought it up. She's like, oh, I'd love to have that. I was like, perfect, because I was going to build this thing and I had no idea where I was going to put it. So good news, you get it now. I guess if I get the new place, it actually has enough room in the kitchen where I could build one and it would work out. That's something to think about. Build myself a table. Though I don't know if I'd want to do round or not at the house. I've not had a kitchen table at my houses in 15 years. I just sit on the couch or in the bedroom and eat. I don't eat at a table. You know, it's different when you've got a family. Like, yeah, you all sit at the table. It's a family experience. But it's just you just kind of eat wherever you are. Normally, my kitchen table is made for projects. Like, there's something going on the kitchen table at all times. Because it's just me. Like, I'm not married. I don't have a wife to tell me that the kitchen table needs to be cleaned off. Even so, I don't think any woman that I marry, unless I had kids, would really care. Minor detail.
So much treasure. It almost covers the stench.
Nah. Now let's see if we can get that Teleth.
Hello.
Yeah. Maybe I could do like a Patreon type thing for requests for videos or something. I don't know. Primarily just try to come up with a way to fund some of the projects. Oh. Sure, it's better for now.
They'll never see me coming.
I don't need to kill these. They're not giving much experience anymore. 20, yeah. I also need to find a 2-socket armor now. I had one earlier and I threw it away because I'm smart. Could also do like behind the scenes stuff, I guess, if people wanted that. I don't know. Just upload like raw clips to it. Or like make clips where I'm talking just candidly, not doing voiceover stuff, and upload that to like Patreon or something. I don't know. What do y'all think? Like I'd like to start doing more stuff for like paid members and all that. I just don't know. I don't have a good concept of what people would want for that, I guess. Like what would add value to you? What's something that if you were paying for a membership to a community, what kind of perks or benefits would you want? Oh, we found one. It's garbage, but we found one. Oh, hello. Yeah, like I don't subscribe to like any accounts or anything like that because personally, like I don't care. Like I'll subscribe to support someone. I'm all for that, but like I'm not doing it for additional benefit. I'm doing it to, you know, like help someone that I like. I enjoy their content, so I will subscribe to them and give money if that's, you know, the type of thing that we're doing. But like I don't care about behind the scenes stuff. I don't care about like member only perks, so it's I don't have a good frame of reference there to be like, oh, this is how it should be, because it's not something that matters to me. Exactly, yeah, like the perks are not the reason I do it. It's because I want to support the person and make sure that, you know, they're show my support for them, not because I want things from them. I mean, I want content, but you know, I want them to keep doing what they're doing. I don't want anything extra. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. That's cool. I mean, I guess like one thing that I could see being a nice little member perk is like, hey, you know, if you're a member, you get to make suggestions for what you want for content or something. But that's about all I got. You know, like channel members have more of a say in what I'm going to do for games I'm going to play or builds for characters, you know, things like that, I guess. But even still, like, I mean, I would be all for doing like a donation run, you know, but I'm not big enough for that kind of stuff. I would totally do like a paid donation run to do, you know, like a necromancer or something, do a long play run, stream for 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever until I die, you know, whatever it is for a character for the right amount of money, you know. The right amount of money, sadly, it's not like $50. It's a little bit more. But I've thought about trying to set up, you know, some sort of like donation goal, like, hey, once we hit $500, do this cool thing. But I have to come up with what that cool thing is. I don't have anything. I mean, that's just how I am. And a lot of it is because I'm just like a laid back dude. Stuff like that does not come to me. I'm not a very creative dude. And I also like feel bad telling people like, hey, give me money to do this thing. No. Like, I don't stream because I want to make money. I stream because I want to play games and enjoy it with people. The money aspect is just an added benefit. But because of the money aspect, that would also be a reason where I may have to step away from streaming for a period of time. You know? Like, well, we need to find things that actually bring in money, so... Oh, damn, nice, we got him. So, you know, I can't have... Yeah, I can't prioritize streaming if I have other things that require my attention monetarily. Does that make sense? I think it does. In my head, it makes sense. Door was locked. Okay.
The Order welcomes you.
I never want someone to feel like they are required to give me money or donate to me or anything like that, because to me that's kind of gross. But I mean, if it comes to a point where like I have to step away from streaming a bit to do other things, I'm going to be upfront about it. I'll still stream, but it won't be every single day, 2 streams a day type thing, you know. Yeah, I keep people posting in Discord anytime I have to do other stuff besides my streams. You know, like lately with the whole dock job, and then soon I have a whole house rebuilt. That's not my house coming up. That's going to take a long time, but it's also going to depend upon the availability of the other person, because it's not something I'll be doing solo. I wouldn't be against it, but I mean, if I'm doing it solo, you got to pay me more, you know. That type of thing. Like, there's some things I don't mind doing solo, but when it comes to like doing a whole roof, if I'm doing a whole roof solo, you're gonna pay me at least half the cost of what it would be for a roof. Like, for the roof of the size of the house he's in, you're looking at 12 to 16,000 at minimum, if not more, because there's gonna be additional aspects of the repairs that, you know, are not normally part of a roof repair, like building new trusses at times. Whereas I'm going to do it initially for just the cost of materials, and then we'll hash out payment later. And it's probably gonna be like 2,000 or 3,000. You know, it's not gonna be a whole lot of money because it's helping a friend out. But that's based on him helping, and he doesn't know anything about how to do a roof. So honestly, he may end up being more of a liability than a help a lot of the time. But that's fine. You know, he wants to learn. He has a huge appetite for knowledge, and that is, in my opinion, very important. Even if it does impede me a little bit with going fast at times or anything like that, like, I would much rather help him learn how to do something, so that way he can take care of his family better in the future without having to rely on someone. Granted, I'll pretty much always be there to help him out when he needs it, but that's not the point, you know. What if I'm out of town and a repair comes up that he would need my help with? Well, if he learns how to do it, then he doesn't need me there. Maybe he can just give me a quick phone call like, hey, just make sure I did this right type thing. But for the house that I'll be helping him with, if you were to pay someone, he'd be in the 6 figures. Easily. Like, not even a question, would be in the 6 figures for repairs. Materials-wise, he's looking at 10 to 15,000. Just materials. Labor, though, would be anywhere from $60,000 to $90,000. Because it's all specialty stuff. I mean, when you figure nowadays, just to have a bathroom redone, you're looking at $15,000 to $20,000. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand how people afford to pay someone to do stuff. Even in my advanced age, I still can't pay people to do work for me. I have to do it all myself, or else they'll never get done. Can't afford it. What did I pick up? Also, I think Cannot Be Frozen will be better there. Alright, let's see. Will the game crash? Time to find out. But the nice thing is, you know, when the time comes that I am able to, you know, go to full-time streaming after all the projects are done, if I go into this other house, it has 2 gig fiber internet. So like we get awesome quality. We don't ever have to worry about any frame drops for not having enough bandwidth. I can do daily uploads of all my live streams whenever I do them, so I don't have to upload them once a week, then maybe miss a file. You know, a file is just not there. Like, yep, that's happened a couple times, and it annoys me, but there's not a whole lot I can do because I have to delete them. Because what a lot of people don't realize is like this stream right here that we're doing is going to be about 70 gigabytes. It's massive. And I'm doing weekly uploads, so we're talking 300 to 700 gigabytes of videos I have to go upload each week at my parents' house right now. So yeah, I have to delete them because otherwise I will run out of storage quickly. Okay, is? I mean, this computer, the laptop has a 2 terabyte hard drive, but that only goes so far. But if I can get to the point where I can do, you know, my stream uploads each day or every night, like, then we don't have to worry about it. It's just taken care of. Guarantee I won't miss it then. Also, it's just honestly time consuming to have to go to my parents' house, take the laptop there, schedule all the, or do all the uploads, which takes a little bit of time to do. I have to, you know, rename everything and set it up that way. It takes a bit of time and it's tedious. And then I have to go grab the laptop afterward because I leave it there because it takes a while to do 400 gigabytes at once, you know. So yeah, add in all the driving time, all that fun stuff. Ooh, Death Spade. Death Spade ain't good. I know it gives, yeah, 4 to mana after each kill. Would be great if I could use mana after each kill. It would be really good, actually. Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to be in that room. Ooh. It's not Peltalunata. What's the small shield? Umbral Disc. Yeah, we'll do that. Better than Hisar's Iron Fist. I'd prefer Peltalunata, but take what you can get, right? Tarnhub would be awesome if I could find that. I think that might be the exit. Maybe? No. Yes. Okay, perfect.
Try and cage me, demons.
I mean, you can open locked chests, so you're doing pretty good there. If you guys can come up with something that you think you would like for channel membership, perks, or anything like that, let me know. Because I want to make that something that is of value to people that do pay for memberships. Because I, like, right? There it goes. Okay. Oh, there goes my my shield. So much for that. Because I want to make sure that I offer that value to people if they want to pay for that kind of stuff. Yeah. These stuff is hard as Day. Damn. Maybe it'll be right after I identified it? Haha, yes!
Good day.
That's what's up. We'll hold on to that one. Why not? We don't need that one, though. All right. Let's see how far we get this time. It's really annoying that happens. I don't know. You could always make like a renovation tier on YouTube for people that want to like just help donate towards that kind of thing, which is weird. But I mean, I've done that in the past. People like, hey, we've got this project. If people want to donate to it, awesome. And then you know, somebody like, yeah, here, let's help you make your goals and dreams happen. Why not? No reason not to. Like if I'm capable of doing that, then I do. Like there's one project, it was a modding project that I came across that the dude was just really passionate about it, but he was completely broke. He didn't have money for it. And so he made it very clear, like, hey, I want this project to go further than it does, but it's expensive and I don't have that kind of money. If you guys want to donate and help towards it, that'd be awesome. And it wasn't even like crazy amounts of money. I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. It was like, hey, I need $30 for these sprites to be made, but he didn't have extra $30 to do to toss towards it. And so I want to say I gave him about $300 in total to go towards the project, which heavily moved it forward to where it was able to get to a spot where more people were able to enjoy it because it had more of what other people wanted. And I would love to be at that point where people have passion projects they want to do, and I could just give them the money to do it. But I'm a very long way from that. Very, very long way, sadly. It would be neat, but you know, not realistic currently. Not unless I like win the lottery or something. So I just gotta work our way towards that million, and then everything is kind of changes after that. That 10 grand a month. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that thing. Whoops, forgot. Okay. Where is it? Increase monster density. Settings. I guess just uninstall it. All right, we're going to turn off the 100x monster density for a moment because apparently I'm just going to keep crashing. It is what it is. So once we get through the jail, then we'll exit out, re-enable it. I was hoping that maybe it was just like this one spawn failed, but no, it's right in the path. Whatever it is. Run. I don't like doing this, but yeah, if the game keeps crashing, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Also, sometimes the game will crash and corrupt characters. Really sucks when that happens. Yep.
Good day.
It's funny whenever I go back to like regular density, it just feels so empty. Like when I go to do vanilla, well, mostly vanilla runs, the only thing I'll have is increased stash. It's going to be so weird to me because like I'm not used to this few of enemies. This is just nothing to me. After doing the 100x density, which I know is not truly 100, but after doing the increased density for so long. Hey, look, game doesn't crash once I get in here. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can find this exit quickly. And it sucks because this is a pretty difficult area of the game to have the high density on. You get some nasty spawns in here, but you know, the game keeps crashing. I don't have a choice because we won't make any progress if it just keeps doing that. Well, that obviously wasn't the way. Do you know the way? I do not. I just need to like get an avatar of Knuckles and just have that be me instead. I haven't heard from Josh today. I was kind of hoping that I would hear from him. That way we could talk about the podcast, get that going again. I'm also thinking I'm going to start doing a kind of news or article-based thing. Maybe daily, just like maybe in the morning or after my first stream, record like a 15-minute video of me going through an article or the news, just whatever, depends on the day, and uploading that. It's an idea. And eventually I'm going to make separate channels. We'll have JoeMartinMVC, which will be the DIY stuff. We'll have Joe Martin Gaming probably, or MVC Gaming or something like that, which will be obviously gaming content. JoeCast News, which will be like the podcast, all news stuff, and probably JoeCast IRL, which will be the podcast itself with guests or anything that's live in that regards. But I am not large enough to be doing multi-channels right now. Everything's just going to get dumped on this channel for the time being. And I need to make branding for all the different things. The other like annoying thing, I'm not 100% on it, but I'm fairly certain if you start... Is there any way to print something like this at 16-inch length? I don't know what this is, but the answer is probably. That's not what I wanted. I have to look that after my stream. I don't think you can instantly monetize if you do new channels, even if they're connected. So you have to hit the 1,000 subs, 4,000 watch hours, all that fun stuff. Yeah, when you have large creators like, oh, I'm starting this new channel, all of you guys go subscribe and watch, like they hit that instantly. But like for me on YouTube with this channel, it took me 8 months to get monetized. That, you know, is annoying, but that's not it. And that's kind of why I don't do the other channel stuff, the other ventures I want to take on. And something that some of you have asked over the years is, what does MVC stand for? Well, let's be honest. It was originally because Joe Martin was taken. And like, if I wanted to have Joe Martin in a number, I think the first available one was in the 200s. Because I have a very common name. Fancy how that works. But MVC ended up coming up with is multi-venture channel. So it's meant to be all the different things, you know. But I know that is not everyone's cup of tea. They come for one thing and they want just that one thing. They don't want the DIY, or they don't want the gaming, or they don't want the news, you know, whatever. But I kind of want to get into all of it. I will make separate spin-off channels eventually. Just not yet. All right, we're almost through. We can go back to the density. I said the game just feels so empty right now. It's so weird. All right, we made it through. Waypoint. Save and exit. Exit. Increase monster density. Turn that back on. Yeah. A mounting plate, huh? For recess slice, which I don't know why he's doing this. Oh, let me open that back up. 24 pack, new construction, mounting plate, round hole, 3, 4, 6 inch, galvanized, flat steel, roughened, fixture, wafer light, bracket, LED recess with screw accessories. Oh. Okay, serious question though. But why? I'm confused. So my brother uses the same recess slice I have here. They just attach to drywall. So I don't know why he wants these plates. I'm confused. Like they just attach to the drywall. Why would you put a plate up? Ah, okay. Ah, makes more sense. Okay. Far more sense. I was very confused. Like, why would you want to use something that's completely unnecessary? Okay, no, that makes a lot more sense now. I actually already have something made for that. And if you don't, it still doesn't answer the question of why he would need to connect to both joists. I mean, these lights are super, light. They're not heavy, so he doesn't need it to span both. Because I already made something that connects to one joist, and then you just put the light in. I made that years ago. I guess I should put that on Thingiverse at some point for other people. I've made a lot of stuff that I've just never uploaded to Thingiverse. Because a lot of what I make is very niche and weird, so I don't ever think like, oh yeah, any other person in the world will need this one-off thing that I've made, but they probably do, and I should not hoard the creations I have. How much is this doing now? 331? Not too bad.
I don't like it down here.
Like, half the time I end up modifying a file that I find online and just making it fit this one very weird specific use case. Works well. Oh, nice. Level 2. Oh, we got through Act 1 a lot quicker than I anticipated. Like I said, once I hit 27, I am putting on an Insight Staff. I know it's a little cheap and rude to do in a way because it's, oh, you didn't find it. I don't care. I hate having to use mana potions constantly. I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, so many of them drop. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, 2 lost. Nice. What's it up to now? 443. That's very high. Oh, those suck. That's not needed. Oh, well, thank you, Levi. I appreciate it, man. For the doggo treats, he definitely needs them, but because you did that, he gets one right now. There you go. Good thank Levi for that. Yeah, I do spend $30 a month on treats. Hey, Steel Jago. New to Project G2R. What is the mod modifier? The mod modifier, I have it set to 100x, which just maxes it out for every area. Some areas can only do 2, 3, 5x, some 10. The only places that really can hit like 100 are like Act 3. But as you can see, like, it's still a whole lot more mods to spawn. It's usually around the typical is around 10x. Well, damn it. And that happens sometimes when you have too many mobs spawning. Is this part of the mod itself or a standalone mod? It is a standalone mod, so you can see all my mods here on the side. The one that does this, oh, it's gone, is called Increased Monster Density. Why? I'm making it go 16 inches. Oh man, that's gonna be difficult. So here, I'll tab out. So D2RMM, D2R Mod Manager, allows you to import a lot of mods to do it. It's surprisingly not that bad once you get into it. See more Project D2 popping up. I can get my older brother into it and grew up on D2R. Yeah, I've been playing it since 1999, so I'm right there with you. That's why I still love doing this. Ew. Really surprised that crashed. But I do have a video on the channel of showing how to install D2R Mod Manager and then getting mods. So if you have any questions about it, you can always comment on there or join me on stream. I am live daily right now. So you can always come in, pop in question and ask. Because sometimes you run into weird things that I probably didn't cover in the video. Though comically, while making that video, I did run into a into a corruption issue. So we got to show people how to fix that. Accidental additional learning. Yeah, Project D2 is absolutely amazing. I just still currently prefer the more original Diablo 2 experience in that regards. Mainly because I'm old and learning new things is hard for me now. If we're being completely honest, like that's why. It's why I can't do Path of Exile, which I'm sure is wonderful, but I'm old and that's a really high learning curve. He's still chewing on it. Gets the greenies for his teeth. Yeah, this gets a bit chaotic, but I honestly enjoy this more than vanilla density nowadays. I think I already went up there. I don't remember where I went. Please don't crash. It's kind of like the camera I've labeled, please don't catch on fire. It's a very aptly named one if you knew what was going on in my houses. Really? What is with you today? Did I accidentally just remove the expanded stash? I think I did. This is getting a little ridiculous. It doesn't normally crash in the catacombs. Not too often, at least. So essentially the reason that it crashes is there's a finite amount of places that enemies can spawn. And if they spawn outside of that area, they'll spawn out of bounds. If they spawn out of bounds, it crashes the game. In vanilla Diablo 2, the only place that happens is in the sewer, is in the barracks. Yeah. It's the only place that happens. It has one tile where it can happen. In modded D2, it can happen in a lot of places when you've got the density jacked up to 1,000, you know. Didn't mean to grab that, but it's fine. We would already be through Act 1 if it wasn't for the damn crashes happening.
I don't like it down here.
I really don't want to set it back to regular density for this either, because I feel bad doing that when I'm promising 100x density, or increased density at least. As some have very astutely commented, it's not 100 density. Yeah, it's the... Yeah, it's gonna laugh in the game, man. It's doing the best it can. Yeah, it gets a little clickbaity. But there are times where it is, like, legitimately pretty close to it. So it's not like it's entirely a lie, but there are some areas in the game where there can only be a 3x spawn rate. And there's nothing you can do about that if that happens. Epic. Don't need this. Oh, did I lose? Oh, I got those. Okay. Yeah, you're limited by what the game can do at the end of the day. Yeah, that's what I picked up. A longbow.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah, I can't make the game do more things than what it's capable of. Wish I could, but I'm not that smart. Oh, well, damn. Look at that. 2 to 3, just like that. We didn't have to worry about the crash, though it could still crash here, I guess. Ooh, get 3s now. Get out of my way. Hey, we can get runes here. Yeah. Do we get just like super lucky with an awesome catacombs or no? Get out of my way. Still could, though it's not looking promising. Ew, don't hit me. Level 23. Man, we're almost at insight level. Now it's, ooh, hello. It's not the best, but I mean, it works. Sure.
I'll put that to good use.
Honestly, that's not better, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, essentially. It's okay, I didn't want to like throw a trap in there or anything. Rude. That's not what I wanted. We have really good 2 to 3, but not a good 3 to 4, but that's fine. It's a little bit of a walk. Nothing too crazy. Alright, now we gotta do the Endarial glitch, which for those who don't know, they just cannot fix it in D2R. Endarial is bugged, where if you... so as you know, whenever you beat an act boss, they have a higher drop pool, or higher drop chance for that, or an increased drop pool, I guess, for that first drop, first time beating them. And in Endarial, you can actually bug her to where she will always have that increased chance. And the way you do it is after you beat her, you simply just take her portal, not your own, talk to Warv, go east, immediately exit out. Don't talk to anyone else, don't do any other actions, just go through her portal and leave, and you will bug her. And Doing so makes where each time you kill her, you get the increased drop pool, which is really nice.
Death becomes you, Ondario.
So now we do this. Pick up all the items. Talk to no one except Warav. Don't exit out of him. Go east.
Greetings.
Save and exit. Go back in, and now she's bugged. So each time we beat her, she'll have that increased drop pool. And this is a bug that D2R is like, yeah, we can't fix it. We might be able to, we're just not going to bother. So enjoy. But if you do anything else in that meantime, it will break the bug, unfortunately. It'd be really nice if I could utilize it, but I can't, so.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Alright, let's get a better mercenary, one that can heal me, I guess. Does she have anything that I want to take off of her? Yeah. Those all kind of suck, but sure. Alright, Kasim, you're with me, bud. That's dumb.
I'll put that to good use.
He's level 23. Yeah. And I believe it's 27 for insight, right? That's adds me each time.
Good day.
I'm sure I have one, right? Do I not have one built? Thank you. Yes, it's 27. All the things I would like to use. So the only thing that I'm going to use is that. Eventually we'll get Spirit Sword and maybe a shield. Hey there, Wicked. How's it going, man? Let's go do another Ondario run real quick so you can see what I'm talking about for the increased drop pool. I forgot to reset. Oh well, my loot filter. It's fine, we'll deal with it in a moment. I'm glad to hear so, man. Now I can remove the lighter potions and just stick with the ever so slightly better regulars. Grab that large charm. Hey, look, you now have a weapon. Look at you go. Boop. It's really annoying to have to replace that already in this mouse. I mean, I guess it's been a few years and I'm definitely not easy on my mice, but I was supposed to make a video on it the first time. I want to say I recorded it, but it turned out so terrible. I just didn't. It's like, yeah, I know, we're not going to put that out there. So maybe I can do a better version where I actually have like close up of what you need to do to swap out the buttons in a mouse. I are smart. Does he have his aura up? He doesn't. Here, go get your aura, man. You got this. You know, you guys could throw out some traps. Be real awesome, actually. It doesn't matter. No, one of you did. After I did it. hello. Picking up all sorts of things. I don't even know what I'm picking up anymore. Oh, we got a level. That's always nice. And she's dead. So you see she drops more rares because she's bugged. Just like that. It's hard to see, but yeah, decent. Alright, save and exit. We're gonna exit out fully. That way we can change our loot filter. Come over here. Pseudo loot filter. Beep. Settings. Miscellaneous. You can't see that, but then we turn off lights. Light healing, light mana. Install mods. Let's have Ivory Lab. Oh, sorry. But at least you got a lot of good years with you. And sadly, the larger pups did not last as long. Izzy on there, or Izzy. He is a Shusky. He is half German Shepherd and half Husky. He turns 8 this year on May 20th. Isn't that right, boy? Yeah. He's just a happy pup. I don't force him to stay in here. He just always says be around me, and I'm fine with that. He can go in and out at his leisure. Though right now it does kind of suck for him to get out because there's a table in the way, but he can like go under it. I had the office set up for the podcast, but unfortunately that did not happen the other day, so no podcast. But I still left everything set up for in case we do an episode or two. Play! Alright. Loot filter adjusted. And we're just going to go until we beat Radamant here.
I need mana.
Hello.
Honestly, it's slightly better than what we're using. Pretty low bar. Don't think we really need that. Yeah, good enough. All right. Let's go see how long it takes for us to beat Radamant. Hello. Don't worry, we'll take him out. We got you, Atma. Let's get the better potions. I guess we'll start getting our runes. I just have to be careful because I can't actually edit my character if I have stacked runes on. The character editor just cannot load that, which is really annoying. So if I do end up with a corrupted character, if I have stacked runes in the inventory, I'm just screwed. Or the stash. We'll stick with that for the moment. I could make an Ancient's Pledge. Draw to your Tal Soul. I could farm up a couple of Tal runes. Just cube them all up. Cube it up! Sewers level 3. That was easy. I usually have to end up full exploring the sewers, and it's really annoying. Doubt there's anything that I'll want from any of these jewels, but we'll double check. 2 to max damage. Yeah, no. Don't want that. Don't care. We'll know that we found Radamant when we get the quest icon pop up. That's usually my go-to method. I will say, Traps in, really nice, minus the mana issues. Can't argue with that. 20 to mana, 8 to life. That's not what I needed. Another tier rune that we don't really need. A lot of Eld runes are dropping. That's unusual. I wonder when I should swap over to lightning. Oh, I need 2 of those. Thank you. Like, this is very convenient for clearing out large swaths of enemies very quickly. Hey, we have a skill point. We can use that. Okay, we're at 24 now. We'll keep up with this. I'm curious how strong it gets with everything maxed out. Should be pretty strong, all things considered. There's one mod for an unlimited number of traps to be spawned. Oh, there he is. Okay. I may put that one on. I'm not sure yet. Instead of being capped at, was it 5, I think? Alright, book of skill. That did not take as long as I expected it to. Usually it takes longer than that.
Vengeance.
Good day.
Hello.
Oh, that's really what we need. Alright, we'll go a tiny bit longer. I was thinking it was going to take me to like 2:05 to do that. It took me 3 minutes. It's not usually how that goes. Normally I have to full clear each level to find the exit. Well, except for the first level, obviously, because just going through the stairs, it's right there next to it. But every other part. Really wish I could utilize the tier runes. That's all I'm saying. I guess we're gonna grab that. Didn't mean to, but not a bad thing to have. A little extra gold. This is working surprisingly well right now. I mean, Wake of Fire usually is pretty awesome normal, and then it falls off so fast. But we're having fun with it, and that's what matters, you know? I know it's not for everyone, and that's fine. Kind of like that Nephrin. Not everyone wants Nephrin, but every so often you got that one person. They really love that Nephrin. It's their favorite rune. Now, are you going to shame them because their favorite rune is Nephrin? I mean, probably, and I don't blame you because it does kind of suck, but you can get knockback or something. I think that's what it does. No. You can see how much attention I've given Nephrins in my lifetime. Thank you. Just wanted the potion. 26. We're almost 27. We're almost at insight. We got the Dry Hills waypoint. Now we just need to find our Far Oasis. Alright, looks like we found the Far Oasis. Now we need to find the waypoint for said Oasis of the Farness. And also, this should get us 27 pretty quickly. Because beetles are here. I don't know why I bother grabbing them. It's not like they're going to do anything good for me. We are nowhere close to the point where we can even start getting skills on them. But we still grab them. Alright, we are 27. What level are you? You're 26, alright. Hopefully I'll hear when he hits 27 and I can just do that. Okay, still quite a ways away actually. Someone had Holy Freeze. I'm like, I have cannot be frozen. I know that. That's right. Take that beetle out. Get all the experience.
Not enough mana.
Come on, you're so close. You know you want it. Just get that level, baby. Give me to that insight staff. So honestly, I don't know if he's going to... if it'll actually be quick enough. I also don't know what level meditation aura it is. There it is. All right. So, like, the actual use of potions is not a hindrance to this build, you know. It's 14. I don't remember what the max is.
I can't use that yet.
How do you not have enough dexterity, sir? We need to fix that.
Greetings.
Let's see, he's 12 shy. Do I have anything that gives dex? 1, 6.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright, worth it.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, well, I've lost my armor temporarily, but that's fine. I can work with that. And my helm, I don't need it. Just a little slower. I don't think any of those give dexterity. Maybe towels do? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I don't need the armor and helm right now. it's a notable difference just having the meditation aura. Let's find the waypoint and the maggot lair. I'm almost level 28 already. Of course, he's maxed out at his experience, so he's always a little bit behind me. It's rare that he doesn't have enough stats to equip something, you know. Usually they do. What was that? I'll keep the cannot be frozen. This is more valuable to me. The other prime example of if I had gems enabled, besides just flawless and perfects, I could, was it a emerald? I don't know which one gives stacks, but one of them does. Could have put that, you know, in an armor form, and then he would have been fine, but. Wonder, is it Talrooms? No. Is it Athrun? Nope. So it's just something with, sure. Just something with stealth and that gives the 6 dex. Alright, we got the waypoint. We've been going for a bit over 2 hours, but that is where we're going to call it for episode 1 of Doing the Trapson. She's quite fun. I have been enjoying her greatly. I think we'll be able to get through all of Normal and Nightmare without any issue. Beyond that, we'll have to see how it goes. I fully anticipate that I'm going to run into a few issues. Mainly because I typically suck at this game. Happens a lot. But it is what it is. So as always, if you guys like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content that comes out. And until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day and or night. Bye-bye for now.